What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Bandai Dragon Stars Dragon Ball Super Vegeta. Now, here we do have Vegeta in the packaging. You can see he does come with a Build-A-Figure piece of Shenron, as well as some alternate hands. Then we do get the figure right here. Really surprised when I found these guys in stores. I wasn't expecting them to be out right now. But on the side we do get a name right here. It says Vegeta. On this side we do have an image of Vegeta, which I really do like that. And here we do have an image of Series 1, which contains Super Saiyan Goku, Vegeta, and Beerus. The entire collection does also include Super Saiyan Vegeta, Frieza, and of course base form Goku. And all 6 figures combined do give you the Build-A-Figure for Shenron. Really excited I found Vegeta. He is my favorite Dragon Ball character. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get him open up, and then we'll go on to the rest of his review. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have Vegeta posed and out of the packaging. Before we get on to the figure, let's actually show off his Build-A-Figure piece. He does come with a piece of Shenron. Now, this piece does not connect with the Goku piece. You can see there's a piece missing before we can attach Shenron's head. I am a little disappointed that it doesn't look like Shenron's going to have any articulation, because these are all keyed. So there is that. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. Like I said, with Goku, I don't see myself finishing this line, but maybe Vegeta can win me over. Now, Vegeta is a pretty cool figure, and I already have a bias because I'm a Vegeta fan. Let's actually get a quick scale comparison really fast. So here we have Vegeta posed next to Goku, and the scale is a little bit off because Goku should be about that much taller than Vegeta. I mean, if you drop Goku's hips down, he's about the right size, but then you have these gaps. So Vegeta's a little tall or Goku's a little short, I don't know. But as it stands, like with Goku, I'm not 100% at all impressed by these guys. They're nice looking for domestic figures, but I think I am spoiled by figure arts because, I don't know, there's a couple of things that I don't like that this Vegeta did, and there's a couple of things that I do like. I like the fact that his knees look better than Goku's. He's actually looks like normal knees, not like they sliced his knees in half. And that's probably the only thing I really like about this figure, added that he does have his own sculpt, which is pretty nice. But I find myself not liking Vegeta more than I don't like Goku, and part of the reason is that there's something off about his head. Now, let me just zoom in really fast so you can see what I'm talking about. I don't know if it's the eyes or what, but there's something it doesn't scream Vegeta here. Have you guys ever seen Robot Chicken and seen them spoof Dragon Ball? That's kind of what Vegeta looks like. He kind of looks like a spoof of himself. I don't know, it's just maybe that everything here is soft. It's not sharp and crisp. And then even his face is a little bit smushed in. It shouldn't really be that smushed in. But yeah, I'm not really liking this Vegeta figure, and I'm a huge fan of Vegeta, so you know when you're a fan of something and you have it in hand and you're not impressed by it, you're probably not going to like it. I do like the fact that the blue is a really nice color, or a nice shade of blue. That's really good. His white is a little gray, which it shouldn't really match. We do have like a light, almost bluish white here, and then we have just gray white here. Kind of wish that they were the same, but again, not much you can do about that because it's white and it's not going to have the same shade. But as far as accessories go, just like with Goku, Vegeta does only have 2 sets of hands. He has a pair of fist hands, if I can get the camera steady. He has a pair of fist hands, and then he has a pair of Ki Blast hands, and let's actually just pull one off. Okay, that was a little tricky because that one did not want to come out. And this one doesn't actually want to go in. These packs don't seem to want to work as well as they should. I was putting way too much pressure than I should have. Although his hand looks better than Goku's. If you remember, Goku's is kind of like bent down and forward. Vegeta's is a little more natural, so I do like that. Actually, it looks like the only natural way you can have these hands posed is straight like that. That's a little bit unfortunate because that really does limit what you can do with posing. I think his hands seem a little too big. I don't know if that's just me. But yeah, we only get a pair of fist hands and a pair of ki blasting hands, nothing else. But then again, I know some people say that's all you really need. But there's something off that I don't like about this figure, and I can't put my finger on it. Maybe it's that he's too boxy. That might be it. That he is a little too square for my liking. Vegeta's not really a squarish character. He has some defining curves to him, and this figure just doesn't do a good job representing that. As far as articulation goes, he does have a ball-jointed head, although it's not as good as Goku's. We do have some slight lean, some left and right. Arms on a ball joint go out only to about right there, so we're not getting the best range of movement on the arms. Do a full 360. We have a bicep swivel, double jointed in the elbow. We have that ball hinge, so we have an inward or an up and down hinge. We also do have a swivel in the wrist. No ab crunch, although he does have a joint right here. I don't know what this joint is. It feels like it's a ball joint because we do get some slight lean and some slight side to side. We get a swivel there, but it's nothing too impressive, so that's a little unfortunate. Let's go forward, back, and out, and then we also do get that drop-down hinge, although it doesn't work as good as Goku's because it's really not sculpted to go up, it's sculpted to go out. So that's a little unfortunate, and like with Goku, legs are attached. So there's that. We have a thigh swivel, double jointed in the knee. No boot swivel, but we do get that same ball joint in the ankle. So we get some side to side and some back and forth movement, but it's not the greatest. So that's a Vegeta for you. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have Vegeta posed for my final thoughts. Overall, like with Goku, I'm not at all impressed by this line. And so far, none of them have really wowed me because, again, I might just be spoiled by SH Figuarts, but there's a lot of things that this figure could have done better. For a domestic figure, it is a pretty good figure. I'm not going to say it's terrible. I'll give credit where credit is due. For an affordable Dragon Ball Z figure domestically, he's a pretty good figure, but as far as collectible Vegeta goes, you might want to go with the SH Figuarts because this is not the greatest Vegeta on the planet. I don't know, this kind of reminds me of like the old Figuarts Vegeta where he didn't really have too much movement. So I'm wondering if the plans were kind of the same or what the deal was. But just like with Goku, his ankles started getting loose and I didn't even pop any of these off. So it does look like that there's some QC here. Maybe they're just trying to cash grab on the 6-inch market for Dragon Ball figures here in America. I don't know what it is, but I really can't recommend this Vegeta out of the goodness out of my heart. Even though I am a diehard Vegeta fan, I like Goku a little more than this Vegeta. And that's saying something. Now, as I was saying, domestically you're paying about $20, $25 for this figure, which is 3 times less than an SH Figuarts figure. If this is all you can afford, he's still a really good substitute for the SH Figuarts. But if you can't afford the SH Figuarts, I would really recommend you pass on these figures. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000 saying don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews as well as all my other Dragon Ball Z reviews. Hopefully there's something in my channel you guys like, and if not, let me know down in the comments what you want to see me review, and if I can find room for it in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.
My